World Health Organization is now forecasting the number of new cases of Ebola could reach, get this, 10,000 a week by December. It's also said the mortality rate has risen to 70%. With the Ebola toll continuing to rise, drug makers are racing to test medicines. So which ones, if any, are making headway? Jeff Kraws, senior pharmaceutical analyst with Crystal Research Associates, is back here on Arise Exchange with the hunt for an Ebola cure, or frankly, even a good treatment. Jeff, I guess the first question people are asking is, why did we wait so long to pursue treatment for Ebola?
Well, Ebola first showed its head, if you will, in 1976 along the Ebola River in West Africa, and it was sort of contained there. It wasn't something that was spread widely around the world. And now you have, obviously, the population being stricken there, but you also have it having spread well outside that population with cases on our shore here. So there hasn't been a tremendous incentive for pharmaceutical companies to be investing in that. It's not like a worldwide epidemic like cancer was.
Like cancer, and also the numbers were small that
Absolutely.
They would be spending a tremendous amount of R&D money and probably not that great returns. But what does that say, though, about the government effort then to sort of attack this problem and get pharmaceuticals to do something and incentivize them?
I think now the effort is stepped up because obviously it's, they're concerned about very much chemical warfare, but they're also concerned with what this can do. And now you're having aid workers, the nurse and the doctor being stricken with it. So there is a big push underway for a treatment and/or a vaccine. And
there's some interesting and exciting possibilities around the country, even outside of the United States. An Israeli biotech firm, I understand, has made some significant gains.
There's an Israeli biotech firm that's made significant gains as far as treatment. There's also another Israeli company that's actually come up with a machine to basically eradicate Ebola for the hospitals. If it's basically utilizing a technology that kills the virus, if you will. So it can still be spread from obviously the patient, but the whole idea is sort of for advanced disinfecting and killing the virus.
And Israel, by the way, has some close relations with its African neighbors.
Absolutely, and some great technology, some great technology.
And China as well.
China as well, but I believe that China is not as far along as the U.S. I mean, our favorite pick right now for a treatment, Xbiotech, which is based down in Texas, has an ability to scale up very rapidly. ZMapp is getting all the press, but they have no drug left.
They have no drug left, which is interesting. So what are some of the companies you're looking at, and are these companies with treatments or are these companies with potential cures?
I think the 4 companies right now to focus on for treatments, Xbiotech, I think, can do it fastest, quickest, scale up quickest. They're located in Texas. MAP with their ZMapp technology. Tecmira.
And these are treatments, right?
These are treatments, yes. These are treatments. Tecmira and Chimerix, which it's brincidofovir, which was originally intended for smallpox. People get upset about, well, this guy was given the medication and he died. Is that bad news? No, because different medication responds differently in different people. Some people are allergic to aspirin, some people aren't.
And if the drug companies and the countries are going to demand, let's say, expedited approval from the Food and Drug Administration, unfortunately, there are going to be some learning curves.
Oh, yes. There's learning curves, and there are going to be learning curves for the 3 vaccine companies, too. 3 vaccine companies with the lead right now: Newlink Genetics, GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, and the National Institute of Health. But the thing about Ebola, which is sort of unique, is they're allowing them right to go into patients, because you can't really infect somebody with Ebola and say, here, we want to test it. And you don't have enough incidence of it without an outbreak like this to be able to test it. So I think the learning curve is going to come up fast, but there's a lot of antibodies at work.
Any numbers on the market value of an effective Ebola treatment?
It's getting payment for the treatment.
That's going to be challenging.
That's going to be the challenge. Obviously, you have a large outbreak, but the first 4 companies I talked about, that technology is for treating. The other ones are vaccinating. So, it depends how big your outbreak is, whether vaccinating is higher than treating.
Jeff Kraws, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right, well, we're going to continue our